There's a particular kind of insanity running rampant in the world that compels most women to stuff down or hide away certain parts of ourselves in order to feel lovable, attractive, or taken seriously. And as a result, we as women remain unfulfilled, hurting, and at war with ourselves. The war sounds like, I hate my body. Anything that I really want must be bad for me. I'm always running, striving, numbing. I feel crazy, too sensitive, too big, too much. My war started when I was 17 and I got a scholarship to study dance. And I knew that to make it in a man's world, as a dancer and as a woman, I needed to be on all the time, thin, pretty, pleasing, and tough. So I whittled myself down to a painfully thin 90 pounds. I dated 3 guys at once to prove I was desirable, but also avoid commitment because I knew when they saw inside the real me, they would leave. I put on a brave face by day and pretended the rejections of auditions didn't get to me. But by night, I crumbled and took my anxiety and my overwhelm to my friends, Netflix, Ben, and Jerry. And when this lifestyle backfired, as it always does when it's not kind or mindful or sustainable, I did what most women do. I doubled down on the war. And then 10 years later, I heard this from one of my mentors. When you're at war with yourself and you win, who loses? And then I realized that the war I was hell-bent on winning was never gonna get me where or who I wanted to be. Sound familiar? Now for the good news. There is a path to the woman you're aching to become. It's unruly, it's messy, it's a wee bit naughty, and it asks you to trust and eventually love the very parts of yourself you previously warred against. In this world built for the masculine in all of us, this path asks you to use your sensuous, desirous, wildly feeling feminine body as a trustworthy and steadfast compass. 2, find your inner truth under a tangle of shoulds and ought tos. Quit betraying yourself and other women. Discover that your dark is not a mistake. Learn to use intuition instead of willpower, and get comfortable and confident in your own skin. Look, there is nothing wrong with the masculine in all of us. It's just that we as women must learn to embrace and cultivate our feminine strengths. It is as though we've been in a dark room groping around trying to find the light switch, but actually we've forgotten that we've been holding the source of light the entire time. When a woman dismantles the war with herself and other women, she turns her own inner flame back on. And as a result, her spine straightens. She comes home to herself. She feels empowered, and what she contributes to the world has profound impact. And that is why I wrote Feminine Genius for you and for women everywhere. In this world that will tell you 1,000 times a day all the ways you are wrong, crazy, deficient, Feminine Genius will remind you that you are just right.